The sun is shining. I mean, it's like all of a sudden it's summertime. This is Lou. And I'm coming out a little bit on the late side because there'll be cars coming home now. Not exactly sure what time it is, but it's after 3. It's probably 3:15. I'm just going to see how far I can walk for a little while. I didn't mean how far I could walk, like let's just see how far I can go. Now. Anyway. So I don't really know what all I said on my little video. I have looked at it, but I've forgotten already about my appointment today. I was having an infusion, my second infusion. And I did well as tolerating or whatever. I tolerated the first one well, so we'll see how this one goes. I have confusion going on, okay, so. Ow. As to the choices I need to make. I didn't get to see my oncologist. I got to see her nurse practitioner, like her right hand. And I think she's fairly new, but she's worked in the department for a long time. She's worked in the chemotherapy, and I guess maybe you get all that stuff there. I don't know. It's a place full of they're nice rooms. They're more than a cubicle. I called it a cubicle in that other movie, that other video. Because a cubicle is, what is a cubicle? It's portable. Probably can screw together. They're half walls. I mean, the walls go up, but you can see over the walls. You can see over and into the room. Well, that's not like that. In other words, these have walls, but then the front part is open. So that part would be like, and what they are is rooms that have curtains that they can pull shut. And then there's a recliner in there, and there's a little, like a computer monitor up on the wall. It's just a small TV monitor where you can watch TV if you want to. But then they have, along the wall, they have cabinets and drawers. And then at the back wall, I'm not sure if there was a window there or not. Could have been. But anyway, there were, at the foot of the room, there was 2 chairs. So you could have company. And then on the side was a table for you to put your stuff. And they had a place where you could get snacks. Probably should have picked up something on the way out. But I did get some Wheat Thins and a 7-Up, which I did not drink the 7-Up. I drank part of it and I brought it home. And then I take my time about all that stuff anyway, so that's a good thing. You don't want to just guzzle down a pop. I never really realized how horrible, how much sugar is in soda. And you know what? I watched a video today that said that sugar is artificial. So I don't know about that. I mean, I know they make sugar from different things, right? Because sugar beets, like the beet diggers. My high school, that was our, for the football team, the beet diggers. Sandy, Utah. That original high school's gone. I'm currently being recorded. Okay, anyway, the original high school there is gone. And I haven't been able to be there and see, but across the street, I believe. Anyway, there's this big old complex. It's got like restaurants and things in it. But a complex like a theater and fancy restaurants. And I want to say like jungle things and stuff like that. I mean, it sounded like it was awesome. A place to go see. Experience. Because that's what it would be. See, I'm rhyming. That's pretty cool. I'll have to go back and listen and write it down. I'm going to start doing that. Playing with words. See what I can come up with. So I've been trying to do that for my card, okay? I want to put something unique on my card that kind of maybe tells about my channel. About what's on my channel. But anyway, just not sure. But I've been working on that a few days. I got papers and index cards and different things I actually took from some of my papers. Here you go, guys. And I wrote it. Okay. Search the scriptures and you will find Jesus is talking to you all the time. I think I might have read that to you already today. But see, there's a couple of things. Because there's search the scriptures and you will find hidden mysteries of diverse kind. That's when I said, wow. I stopped to think. God did back then what we do now. Meaning the experience, coming to a world and having your opportunity to be tested and learn from the experience. You learn all there is to know about this physical body. Maybe you don't learn everything you need to know, or there is to know. But the important thing is the experience. Experience, and that's what you're going to take with you. Your memory. The lessons you learned. And the love that you had. I don't know. I do know, okay, from reading, from doing reading, and believing, and I know what the temples are all about, and that's the sealing families together forever. But I've been reading, I read something just recently. I don't know when, today or yesterday. It's talking about if you are not sealed with his power, then he doesn't recognize it. So when you die, all is lost, basically. But if you are married, like a matter of record married, I don't know if there's any other exceptions to the rule, meaning maybe you live together forever, but you never got married. I don't know if that can be like a common law marriage and you can make that work or not. But the point is, we do work for the dead, okay? And so part of that is, and I'm speaking off the top of my head because I don't know everything, okay? But you go back into the records, you find out who they were married to and who their children are and all kinds of things. You get this pedigree chart going on, and you got to have death certificate. I don't know if you have to have those, because I know that people research people with death certificates. So they might not have to, it might not be a requirement. I don't know what it is. You know, if you fill out a pedigree chart and you know for sure that's what it's at, I don't know that you got to prove it. I just know that you want to make sure you're sealing the right people to the right people. So you can go, wow, that's a big old thing. I think I'll cross the road before I go get told I'm getting recorded too. But this garbage truck kept barreling around. Did you hear that big old noise? That would have hurt me. And he looks like he's got this thing on the front like a gobbler. Anyway, came around the corner, kaboom, kaboom. You can hear him. Okay. That's the recycling truck. He sure made a noise coming around that corner. Reminded me of a cartoon with Tonka trucks. Boom, boom, boom. You know, anyway, and they're coming around. They got this thing on the front like a mouth. It's going to gobble you up. Oh, how pretty. Okay. I need to get closer. Hopefully they won't hurt me. I brought up the purple flowers the other day, but those roses have opened up. Okay, get back into the road. So let's see. So I asked a bunch of questions at my appointment, and I just got myself confused more, but not. I mean, I need to do something. But I don't really know that I want those injections. Oh my. You get one in each butt, one in each buttocks, and they spray your butt to make it cold, so, get numb. So that tells me that's a big damn needle, which tells me I'm gonna be in some pain when the coldness goes away. And when you start that, you do it every 2 weeks. I think she said every 2 weeks for 6 weeks, and then you start once a month. And then it might be later that I could do it once every 3 months. But I'm wanting to make sure that don't keep going on. I mean, doing it for a year, I could, okay, I can handle that. But no, if they're talking 10 years, shots every month, no. Anyway, I need to talk to the oncologist more. See, that's a different one. He doesn't have that thing on his front. Like I was talking about the yellow mouth. These guys are going to have some flowers soon. Look how big they are. Look back there, that is pretty. But they're just here and there. And the other one must already be gone. So I don't see it. Oh, it's laying down. There it is, laying down. The wind must have got it. Okay, back into the road. So one of the things I wasn't confused about is that she said it's good for me to be walking. I need weight-bearing exercise. And she said walking is weight-bearing exercise. So that's good. I just have to not go so fast. And I do feel like my back is snapping here and there. So yeah, it's a little concerning. Disconcerting. I have to look that word up. But concerning, yes, that's the proper word. Those guys, oh yes they do. Okay, I was going to say, no they don't. This is the neighbor. And I don't see the backyard being fenced in. And he has a dog. So maybe he's got a separate fence. He's got a dog and he's got chickens. And speaking of chickens, they're crowing over there. There, that's rooster. Because the girls don't do that. Anyway. I don't understand everything yet. Maybe it could be that I won't have any of those side effects. have to think hard. She said once I do that, if I do that first option where it's the pill, I can't go back to the injections. But if I start with the injections, I can stop that and go to the pill. I'm just not sure. So if you guys got some advice out there, because you know from experience, let me know. I don't know the name of it. I'd have to go and look. I've got papers. They're just, I'm not sure where they are. And then they're hard to read. But I did begin recorded. The sun is shining in the sky. Hi. There ain't a cloud in sight. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Hey, you with the pretty face. Welcome to the human race. Dum dum da dum. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Da da da. Mr. Blue Skies, please tell me why you have to stay away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Interesting. So I haven't looked those words up. I just know I used to listen to ELO. I like them. But it's because I like the electric light orchestra. I like the electric sound, like the organ, the guitar. However, I do like regular guitar too. I'm just saying during that period of time there was a lot of electrical stuff. Electric violin. And the organ, which I know I already said. Just picturing the bands from a long time ago. There was usually an organ player. Do, 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 do. So that is Mr. Blue Skies. Yeah, I'm making a lot of noise. Do do do. Da 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 da. Do do do. Mr. Blue Skies, please tell us why you have to stay away for so long. Where did we go wrong? All right, I don't want to sing that. That's not something I choose to sing, okay? I went back and I looked at the words or the lyrics for that song that I've been singing over and over again. The Georgia. Georgia. I want you. Do, 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 do. Anyway, the point is, there is, don't know how to say my right words, but there's another part for a female. She sings it, and she starts out heaven, where it says Georgia. Okay, so that same tune, she says heaven, when I'm in your arms. How did we think? I mean, I don't have the words all together, but part of it is how did we think we could not be together, type of thing. I've got to write them down. So anyway, I went back and tried to do that. and it didn't have that part on it. So, wow. So it's not a permanent part, but sang with it in one of those videos. So I'm gonna go back and find it because it was nice. Heaven, hold me. I'm distracted by the sounds. There's a siren going on. Anyway, I'm gonna be looking up that song again and writing that down. Yes, romance. Romance is in the air. La da, do do do, da da da, do 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 do. Yeah, I tell you what the words are. I just wish I could remember them when I want to. And when I get called, I'm telling them they're gonna record me. Yes, I'm being recorded. Oh, there's more flowers over there. Sweet. There's where late bloomers is what the deal is. You know, because they just had a few little flowers up here where the raccoon is. So maybe I'll go ahead over there. I told you guys the other day that there was white flowers and yellow flowers. Well, their white flowers are way up there next to the house. And so, and I don't know these people. Not that I know anybody, but I have talked with some. Okay, so over there is the white little flowers, but look over there. All of a sudden, there's flowers. I'm not sure what they are. Maybe they're like a mum. I would almost even say a carnation from over here, but I don't believe that. But there are like little mum plants, you know, that you get them in a pot and give them to somebody. Well, you can take that same plant and plant it in the ground and get a bush with flowers. Just need to take the time to do it. And they just brought me flowers from church. Okay, I didn't go to church Sunday. And it was Mother's Day. And when Dad came home, they had brought me 3 pots of, I don't know what they're called. They're little teeny flowers, though. I mean, they're, I imagine that you plant them and you give them space and they'll be like a ground cover even. A pretty one. So I'll have to find out. I'll have to look and see if it tells me on it. Well, I wanted to say pansies. They're just a real delicate little flower. And they're, I think they're dark purple and maybe have some lavender around the trimming of the blooms. So I'm not sure. When we get home, I will show you. They're on the kitchen table. But they're pretty. Just don't know if they're strong enough to withstand a bunch of wind. The wind's not so bad here, but it does get bad. Just like that one flower up there. It was standing there by itself, didn't have anything else to hold it up. And then the wind blew it over. So now the flower is still there and still alive, but it's laying on the ground. I'm going, I want to see you. Anyway. Yes, I'm going to go back and stop at the house. And I've been going 24 minutes, so that's not bad. It's not good, because really I need to walk an hour. Need to walk an hour continually. But, under the certain, let's see, I'm not saying my words right. Under the conditions of where I'm at, I don't think I should do an hour. Do as much as I can, comfortably. Yes, I know I need to strain. I'm just worried about the snapping. I've been feeling snappings going on in my back. So it scares me. Okay? You don't want that. Anyway, it's warm. It's nice and warm. And I'm gonna go in and get some, maybe some, you really shouldn't be drinking ice water either, guys. But I'm probably gonna go do that. I've been putting water in Dr. Pepper bottles. And then putting them in the fridge and taking out a bottle of water. But it's probably bad. Looky here. I showed you the yellow ones the other day. Now look. They're budding down in there. So there's new buds coming on, and then there's some opened up. And then up here is peach. I knew there was a bunch more. Maybe that's how they look when they're spent. If you saw that, I don't know. I can't tell where the camera is. Okay, right there. So there's peach, 1 or 2 or 3, and then yellow, and over here is red. Probably just like the petunias. Have to cut off the dead stuff. Anyway, okay, so I'm going in the house now. And it's way dark in here. That's a little better. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I did to my phone earlier, but hopefully it didn't hurt anything. I'm just going to take a bottle of water. Then I'm going to go figure out something to eat. Seems like I want to do that all the time, huh? I do wait though, so you could say I'm fasting already. And I need to figure out those electrolytes. Miss Teresa D. I need to go back and look at your stuff. Maybe I just need to look in Amazon and ask them, okay, what electrolytes do I need? All right, I'm going to show you the little flower. Okay, I wonder, can you see the flower? So they're little dainty leaves, and that's a deep purple and then a lilac or something. So I want to plant those. See how pretty? Ouch, ouchie, 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 ouch. Okay, so that's good enough. Listen, I'm gonna let you guys go. Take care. Do good with what life you've got. Do good with what you do have. And that story in the Bible about the talents, giving so many talents to one boy and so many to another and so many to the other, and then they come back and see what they've done with their talents. Well, talents was money. It wasn't your gifts, okay? They were talking about money. The one guy, he buried his, didn't do nothing with it. He just buried it and saved it for when God came back, the Lord of the vineyard, okay? And then the other ones, I forget what they did. But you have to take a chance and make things grow. Otherwise, you don't expand. And you can't spend what money you have continually and not have more money coming in to replace that. It's a big deal. Sooner or later, it catches up to you. So anyway, I just need to get off here. But this must be the time for the season for roses, because they're blooming back there on the fence line. There's red and white and pink, and then the roses in front. So pretty cool beans. I wonder if I should get some cool beans and see if I like them. Okay, you know what, that's a good idea. Beans is good for you too. Good protein. And I believe it's in there with fighting cancer. And then this is green tea that I got from the Dollar Tree, and not recently. I did buy it a while back, but it's like it's all natural green tea. 100 tea bags. I don't know if you can still get that many there. And then it's packed like that. So I'm glad that I have it already. But I just got to make myself do it. Because there's still that sweetener thing. I'm adding stevia, which is a plant, which is a natural plant. But I'm just not sure because I feel funky, which means it's like sugar. And I tried just taking, okay, so the packet is like 2 teaspoons of sugar. So then I just kind of opened the little envelope and then I put a little bit in. Okay, so at least it's a lot less of the sweetener. But I got to try to figure out how to drink it without sugar. Or maybe I should put honey in. I believe in honey. So that would be a good thing. That would be a very good thing. And I just do that. You guys take care, okay? Love you. Remember, if you like anything in my stuff and you got a friend, please share me. Okay? Bye.